Family Leonardo, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salone. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salone, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to una live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you no miss any video we will try for bring out to una. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salone or also the on Instagram Voice of Salone, please family. And don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
My Salonian compatriots, I extend my warmest and sincerest salutations to all of you, no matter where you are. Today is the 13th June 2025. Another podcast, another edition, another analysis, another 50 minutes of aroma of thoughts. This is Tribalism. This podcast I brought under the spotlights a number of assorted items, miscellaneous stuff, a variety of ingredients, all, all in an impressive package just for listening pleasure. It's going to be fascinating. It's going to be captivating. But first, as usual, our proverb for today. My compatriots, our proverb for today has come from a country in Africa. This country is far away from us, far away in space and time, far away. This country was formerly called Botswana land. Botswana land. And over the years, over the centuries, this country was changed to Botswana. This country currently is Botswana. Our compatriots, let's get some facts about Botswana. Our compatriots, some facts about Botswana. Botswana is a nation that is far away. It should be some part of Southern Africa. Botswana. Okay, now the president of Botswana, my computer, I'm sorry, I was checking for something. The president of Botswana currently is Mokwetsi Eric Masisi. Mokwetsi Eric Masisi is that's the name of the president of Botswana. He's doing well. Eric Masisi is doing well in Botswana. People free education all the way, everything. Now the capital city of Botswana, my computer is Gaborone. Gaborone. From there we have the population is very small. It's just like the population of Freetown is 2.7 million. They're very small. The entire country, but the country is big. Yes, Botswana is large. Number of ethnic group in Botswana, there are 12. Then their currency is known as the Botswana Pula. They call it the Pula, Pula. Then Botswana is Anglophone country. You go there, speak your Creole or English, they can understand you. You do your business. Then the major exports of Botswana, my compatriots, they are diamonds. We have copper. They have beef. See, they have textile, and they have crude petroleum. You see, crude oil. Crude oil is the one that is not yet refined. It is just on the ground. Take it out to be refined later. Now, the biggest trading partners of Botswana, they are China, Canada, Mexico, and the European Union. Now, the neighbors of Botswana, the neighboring countries, Namibia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. Okay, it is found in South Africa. Okay, those are some of the facts. A few facts about Botswana. Now let's go, my computer. Let's go to the proverb from Botswana, my compatriots. The proverb from Botswana reads: The right given to the monkey to wear clothes doesn't allow him to sit at the dining table. I repeat, my compatriots. The right given to the monkey to sit, sorry, the right given to the monkey to wear clothes doesn't allow him to sit at the dining table. This is very interesting proverb. This proverb is pregnant with meanings. So that's it, my compatriot. Now let's get the interpretation or the literal meaning of this proverb. My compatriots, if you are given the right to do something, that particular right given to you does not give you the power to go further, to take a step further. They say, stand here and watch the TV. There are many people standing watching the TV. I gave you a chance. I said, okay, come and stand in front of me to watch the game or the football game. Okay, let's say football game. Because the stadium is jam-packed. And I said, okay, sit down there. Okay, stand in front of me to watch the football game. Then they start stepping on my toes. Or maybe you start taking a step further from where I say stand. That you're behaving like the monkey there in a proverb. Now, the other one again is about Samsumana. Samsumana, once upon a time, I'm sure he was invited to one of APC meetings in a party, in a party's office there. And the party office there, they have the high table there where you find members of the executive sitting at table there. But Samsumana, instead of him to occupy the audience, the area where the audience sits, Samsumana decided to go up. Yes, to the high table. There's somebody asked him to go down. You see, Samsumana is a monkey. They say, come. Sit down here. I said, no, let me be up there. See, this is the interpretation there of this proverb, my compatriot. Interpretation or the literal meaning. Now, my compatriots, the proverb is telling us in a nutshell that when someone has given you a mile, so somebody has given you a yard, don't take a mile. I say, be coming to the house here and sleep in this house. So in this small room, the boys' quarters. By the time came now, you start leaving the boys' quarters to go and spend time to my daughter's bedroom. You have behaved like a monkey in this proverb. I've given you the smaller place to be there freely without paying any rent. Now you have started falling in love with my children in the yard. I'll ask you out. Take yourself out of. No. I'll say no more. I don't need your frequency in my house anymore. Go and go for good. See? Okay, my computer for last time, the proverb from Botswana there, my computer for the last time, it reads, the right given to the monkey to wear clothes doesn't allow him to sit at the dining table. That's a proverb there from Botswana, my computer, and that's the interpretation there. I hope that suffices, and I guess that's fully comprehensible. Now to business, my compatriots. True business. My compatriots, I said yesterday that I'm coming to talk about the census that BO postponed. BO postponed. Now, my compatriots. So the first item there is about the APC hypocrites. Yes, going against the postponement of the 2025 census. My compatriots, census in that country, as long as SLPP is in power, they will never conduct a true census that will get a real number. We will not get it. Although census, according to economics, census too is associated with some problems. We know that. Yes, problems. Apparently, this counting, this census enumerators encounter some problems. That is almost in every country. Yes, but for our own case here in Sierra Leone, they are man-made all those ones encountered by the census and enumerators, they are more or less natural. But our own, they are artificial, they are synthetic, they are man-made. Bio make them. Now, my compatriots, Bio has always been in favor of the census because he knows when you say census, it can increase the population of Southeast. There, all those villages, all those baby villages like Blama, they'll tell about Blama population they had and the population in McKinney. They tell about that bush area there, the population that is hard and the one in Putloko, all those things. You see? Bio is always in favor of the census. So coming up to talk about the census postponement, the people are hypocrites. There are a lot of issues that they fail to raise an eyebrow on. A lot of issues they're supposed to have raised an eyebrow on, they failed woefully and abysmally. These guys are not fit for any purpose. They're not appropriate for any undertaking. They are good. They are just a bunch of conscienceless and hopeless bunch of SLPP fanatics and extremists claiming to be APC executive there, my compatriots. The guys, if we don't abuse them, we will not feel happy. I can't be surprised when people are abusing in their audios. It is mind-boggling, my compatriots. It is very deplorable for our nation. While other nations around us are progressing, we are digressing. I'm not surprised when I hear about the patriotic citizen abusing. I can hear about Adebayo far back. We was talking for us, for people of that country. That's the only way they feel that, yes, when I abuse you, I can get a little relief. Although yes, that particular abuse or that insult may not do anything because of people there, they don't care. Abuse me, I have no problem, but let me just get let me not be stealing. You see it? That's it there. People are outcasts. They are low lives and weaklings. People are spineless. Mind my compatriots, if you are spineless, you are cowardly. You have no spine of your own, no spine at all to stand on and say something. Take that courage. People have no social values at all. They have no mind of their own. They are therefore just a piece of shit there. The people saw, they have seen Bio every year. They talk about bribery, how they have corrupted huge sums, billions, if not trillions of loans from one office to another, from one department to another. Not a day somebody came up to raise an eyebrow, a single eyebrow, raise it to say, oh, something is wrong somewhere. Nothing at all, my compatriots. Today, Bio's cup of tea is a census. If you are talking against it, but Bio will say, but bring the money now, let's go ahead with the census. So Bio is always in favor of the census. See, I've been hopeless cargo there. I regret why we have to share the same surname. Being a part and parcel of that brotherhood of insolent and indolent braggarts there, that syndicate of poisonous pawns, P-A-W-N, my compatriots. Those guys are pawn in that APC hierarchy there. All the way to that APC parliamentarians, they are so-called parliamentarians. All of them are in bed today with this partnership of repulsive pawns and non-conformists. How can you make a partnership with Bio, a criminal? It shows that you two have no social values, no moral value, no self-esteem at all, no selflessness. Every good leader must be selfless. meaning be unassuming. Don't think about yourself first. Think about other people first. That makes you a selfless leader. But these low lives, these frustrated misfits there in that APC hierarchy there, they damage the entire country today. 100%. Backed up by Anes Bakoma, who is remote controlling them from that place there. Wow, my compatriot. I was surprised when I heard Anes Bakoma in that audio. Not a single word of defense for the people of that country. Instead of backing Samura, he went against Samura again. Up to 1 hour audio. What crime has Samura committed? Going to Bio doesn't mean anything. But yes, receiving bribe from Bio means something. As long as you accept the bribe, Bio is a briber. B-R-I-B-E-R. The person that received the bribe is called a bribee. B-R-I-B-E-E. My compatriots. Yeah, that's why I said my audios are always educative and instructive and didactic. They're always intending to teach. The same thing as the word educator, a person that educates, that the teacher. The person that you educate is called the educatee, E-D-U-C-A-T-E-E, or the educand, E-D-U-C-A-N-D. Simple. These people are there. They back Bio in everything they do. Everything Bio does, they are comfortable with that. They are gratified with that. They are contented with that. Bio introduced tribalism there. I'd say the tribalism in Sierra Leone is the peak of tribalism. It is the climax of tribalism. Yes, my compatriots. It is the apex of tribalism. It is the height of tribalism. The people are tribal bigots. Today, tribalism has damaged our country today. Look at nepotism again. I'm surprised to hear people saying Shenge is the most civilized Mende man. Show me one Mende man that is civilized first. Nothing at all. I have not seen any. I would have called Victor Fo, but nothing. Nothing. Nothing there. Shenge that employed his father and gave him huge contract there with the Minister of Education, millions and millions of US being squandered. Whooping millions and millions of US being squandered by his father. He couldn't utter a word. APC knew about it. They couldn't utter a word. They couldn't even raise a single eyelash. Just one single eyelash. They could not raise it because they are in bed with a rogue regime. People fighting for democracy there, democratic accountability, no chance because they are small in number. People fighting for electoral transparency there, no way. Bad. Nepotism. Bio employ all his brothers working at key and strategic areas. Look at the Freeport. Today, the Freeport is a total mess in our country. The Bios are all there. Yakubu Bio, Josetta Bio, all kind of Bios, hopeless set of people, man. The people are lousy for fanatics. It's a kind of an entity of scoundrels, a colony of rascals, narrow-minded hoodlums, and numbskulls, my compatriots. People have no conscience. Therefore, they are conscienceless. People are clueless, no clue, no mind of their own to say, let's start this one, help our people here. Shenge being civilized to where? Shenge said he has a PhD degree. But Shenge doesn't know the meaning of quality. Quality. Doesn't know anything. He said, we brought quality education to this country. Yeah, free and quality education to this country. Yes, even in the children, you see them going to school, there is quality. Stupid ass. Open his stinky purposes there, say is PhD holder. The medical PhD holder, no, it's zero. It's zero. They pay money for it. They give you document, they pay money for it. They can even show you, say, this might be the great. Those are just a pyramid of lies they put together. All type of refuse and trash, rabble. Say, you can even see the children going to school in the morning or the quality. Hey, Shenge, you're a monster. You join that association of pernicious monsters and mafias. You are a ragamuffin. Stupid idiots. APC executive today is in bed with this, with Bio killing our people here and there today. They could not utter a word when Bio talks about census. They come up because they know that Bio will be in favor of it. You see, I'm telling you. Anytime people, the first census that was held in that country was during the time of Albert Magai and Samit Magai, the two brothers. Those two men, they hopeless, tribal bigots. Those guys, they inflated the population of the Mendes. So the Mende people have the highest population in that country. So therefore, they are the first ethnic group in that country. See, they put him the second. They put Limba third. It is in books. When I hear today talk about the Fullers are the third largest, no. Do you know why? The Fullers have no base in that country. The place to know that we have the Fullers in that country is Matebo. Matebo, we have Fullers there. Even myself, I have a brother, three in fact, Mohamed Jallo, Awa Jallo, and Abaka Jallo. They never talk about, one day they never talk about, say, let me go to, because those are my stepmother's children by another man that's a Fuller. But they never talk about one day, say, let's go to Guinea to our father. So we have people there who are Fullers, who are indigenous Fullers in that country. They came from a table. They are there. They're there with the teamness. So that doesn't make me a Fuller, my compatriots. Because when I hear people say my grandfather is a Fuller, so therefore you're a Fuller. No, your grandfather is an extended family. You have nothing to do with your ethnic group. Your father's ethnic group is your ethnic group. If your father is a Limba, your mother is a Yalunka, definitely you are a Limba because your father is a Limba. When I hear about, say, pure Mende, pure this, that, what do you want again? To be pure, my father is a Mende, for instance, and my mother is a Timni. Simply, I'm a Mende because my father's tribe is my tribe, and not your grandfather's. My compatriots. I can have people think, yeah, Mipa, Amende, Atimni, Afula, Adiza. No! Your father's tribe is your tribe. Simple as that. Your father's surname is your surname. So our compatriots, those are some of the facts there. These guys, this Samuel Chimagai and Sabat Magai, they decided to inflate the figures for the Mendes and put them today as the highest, as an ethnic group with the highest population in that country. That is original. No Fuller was there. Mende Timiliba and Creole, they put Creole there. Even in news, when you want to read the news, they carry them first in Mende, on TV, second in Timni, third in Limba, and fourth and last one is in Creole. Far back, we need to get Emmanuel Lee to read the news in Creole. That's what we just the four major ethnic groups or three, because normally we don't consider the You know, the Creole to be ethnic group. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, probably everyone speaks Creole. Maybe. Okay, that's it. Then my computer. So, these Mende people, Sabah Maga and Samit Maga, they inflated the figures and they introduced tribalism into that country there. They injected tribalism into all other Mende guys. That's why when Pop Shek came, he too is part not because Pop Shek's mother is is a Limba. Pop Shek father is a Mende from Moyamba and Northwest. That's why Pop Shek Mende is more or less because he was mixed up with the Northwestern. So he has that developmental mind to put up the stadium, the building and other areas. But a Mende man, real Mende man inside that bush there, that Kalam there, Kono, sorry, that bow there, Kenema and other areas. They don't know anything about development, my compatriots. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Even Amachi Yankaba is not from Northwest. The man just lie. That man is a Mende from Mende land there. He can lie, say he's from Cambia, if from Cambia. It's a lie. That man has no house in Cambia, nothing there. The same way Julia Dallo lie. Today, he was born in Kono. Tomorrow, he was born in Putloko. The man no base at all. Lies. They don't believe in anything. Only that cock and bull stories they believe in. Coming to spew all sorts of developed falsehoods and constructed lies. That pyramid of lies they spew to people. These guys, Sabat Magai and Samit Magai, they inflated the figures, my compatriots. For that day now, they get their history books. They start writing. And they say, okay, the many people are the most educated people in that country. Lies of the millennium. Today, thank God, Bio came to power. You see, my compatriots, Creoman say, let's talk so. And thank God, too, Ahmed Bakoma did well for Bio to come to power. Everything has shown as manifested. Bio organized this midterm census that was not in our constitution at all, my compatriots. And that midterm census there, it inflated the figures in Kenema. Kenema population is larger than the one in Freetown. I never seen that in the whole world. To tell you that the SFPP, they believe in lies, nothing else. They spew and regurgitate lies for their supporters to clap for them, give them thunderous applauses at their own detriment, my compatriots. And people clapping for them again. I can't even get over it. People say they get PhD. They know that the man is lying because they are in bed with that society of incompassionate rascals, that agency of felonious brutes and felons. Computer is too bad. God. I can't get over it. From that day now, many people are on top in terms of population. I know that Timni formed the largest population in that country. It is there. It may not be written in books now, but we all can see it. It is glaring. Second there is a Mende. Third there is a Limba. Third is not Fula. Although what I learned is that a lot of Fulas have been crossing since Bio came to power with that hopeless Juliet there, that cocaine, hopeless tribalist again. The Fulas, hey, when I say tribalism again, I say they are just together there, the Mende and the Fulas. The Mendes and the Fulas, those people are ruthless tribalists. Shameless one for that matter again. Fullers have been crossing from Guinea to Sierra Leone. A lot of them crossing in their hundreds to go be there. After 6 months, 7 months, they speak Creole. They say, "Oh, I'm a Sierra Leonean." You see, no? So that will make the population high again. In Guinea, they have the largest population in Guinea, but they can't win an election. I don't know. 43.1% of the Guinean population. The population of Guinea should be roughly 14 million now, 13 or 14 million. The fuller towns are many. You see, my computer does it there. So now, this Sabat Magai and Samit Magai now, they have injected all those tribal strategies into Bio and others. Even Popshek, when Popshek won the election against them, they were in power when Popshek won the election. It was overthrown by one Divilansa. Amen, man. The first coup d'etat in that country. Overthrew Popshek. Since that time, they started fighting for electoral transparency in that country, electoral accountability in that country, electoral justice in that country. Popshek time. Popshek. Until after 1 year before Popshek was installed as the president of that country, as the other prime minister too. Anyway, you see. So this electoral transparency never started today. Electoral justice never started today. From Popshek time, when that man overthrew Popshek. The same thing again happens with Popshek, Olayinka Blyden's regime, when it was overthrown by Johnny Paul in 1997. You see? From there, he too went to Guinea there and asked for help. Although I hate him. I hate this guy. This Olayinka, I hate him for that one statement he made. Let ECOMOG come and kill everybody. Even if a chicken remains there, he will govern the chicken. Even if a monkey remains there, he will govern the monkey. A baboon remains there, he will govern the baboon. That tells you that the SLPP leader, they have, the people have no compassion, no mercy for your fellow human being. The same thing Bio came again, no mercy. Killing people here and there. His target of killing Northwesterners there, so up to now he's killing them because, yes, we all know that he's killing them secretly. Is just to depopulate the people of Northwest. That's the only reason. So that the many population will come tomorrow, and when you say election, they will get more. While other people will be going down, other people go up. There's a point there. This Devilasa now overthrew Popshek. After overthrowing Popshek, that Popshek to have to seek for electoral justice. And later on, after a year before he got the justice, I'm about to talk about electoral justice. And he was given the power. It damaged our country again. All over. I said the man doesn't know anything about development. The simple current, the man is not able to give it to us. I'm never give up current until turn out to Kaba Tiger in that country there. Be again today. You see? Simple, even to refurbish our stadium there up to now, the man is not able to do that. He's trying to damage every sector of that economy so that when APC comes, they find difficult to govern. And they'll start spewing their nonsense again. They start vomiting around again. You see, APC, just to ejaculate nonsense and sham and gibberish. So, Ablukabo, there are a lot of things he's supposed to have gone against Bio. He never uttered a word. The younger issue. Today, the younger issue is a burning issue in that country. And as I learned, They are spreading all over other towns to capture more towns. Talk about the occupation of the Guinean soldiers. Sorry, the occupation of Yanga by the Guinean soldiers. That's a key area. He never spoke about that. You see? He never spoke about that. Condemn Bio far back because the Yanga issue started, I'm sure, when Bio came to power, it's never 2 years. When the Yanga issue started, he never uttered the word. Hopeless Abukabo there. Where did you go to ECOWAS parliament there and spew garbage and vomit trash and residue? Bio burning our state house again. He never uttered a word. 34 hospital, no word. McKinney hospital, no word. ESL office, not a single eyebrow they raised. Benkalu now, Cherry Coco now, Yansaneo, Popo, CDR. People are all residential municipal waste in that place there. They are narrow-minded set of people. They are hoodlums. They are just SLPP extremists and fanatics pretending to be APC officials. Lies of the century. Key areas. Look at the blackout that is killing our people in that country there. Abdul never come out to say a word about it. Look at the kush that is killing our people today in that country there. Yours, Lydekas. Salone today has become a kush country. Yes. Bio butcher our people in McKinney, Tombo, all over North Tonkolimba and all those other all the way to August 10 again. Ablu Kabo close up his nasty buka cavity and never utter the word. Without census, the man has created two those district there, I say the name of the district they can make you feel cold, like, yeah, as if you are put in an ice box. Banguma. Well, an area you can even find up to 10,000 people. Bandajuma. An area you can find up to 20,000 people. You can't find them. I forgot the number of people that's supposed to be in a district, in a particular locality. Before that area, it is pronounced as a district. But it should be roughly 88,000. From the constitution there, I forgot. I'll check for it. That all those areas are remote areas with low life people there. Now the man has created two new districts there in his own side. Abdukabo close, you zip up your nasty asshole there without saying a word. People in Pademba Road, butcher them like lambs upon ritual tables. You cannot utter a word. You cannot raise a single eyebrow, let alone a single eyelash to even raise it a little bit like this. You can't do that. Nepotism and tribalism is killing our people today. All over, Mende people heading all type of department and all of that, all those areas, ministries and other areas, they are headed by the Mende people. Nobody came out to condemn Bio for census. That Bio, apart from census, the man has created two new districts. I said the names of those districts can make you feel cold, as if you are put in an ice box. Banguma, to tell you how remote the areas are. Bandajuma. Nobody has raised an eyebrow. Nobody can talk. See? Too bad. Look at the parliament today. You stick your ass all there with your men and women there. They say they are talking for the people of Sierra Leone. Where are my foot? You even utter the word that why can you? Yes. Why do you leave? Why do you have to leave parliament and go to tripartite? Abdul I don't even know whether you can you can understand yourself. That parliament, the parliament, you are there only to receive bribes here and there every second. Bill can do anything you want to do. You can do it at any time and at will. Today, you said no. You can't leave that parliament to go to tripartite. Between the parliament there and the tripartite, that corrupt parliament there, that corrupt, hopeless, spineless, tribalists that are filled there, and that tripartite, which one is better? My compatriots, Abukabo is faint-hearted. The guy is a numbskull. He's a narrow-minded hoodlum. He's a clueless SLPP lunatic. The guy is spineless. Too bad. I say you don't have to be a degree older to know that the people have sold out. Simple reasoning. The people have no mind of their own, no reasoning power to say this one they are doing, let's go against it today. My computer, this is very unappetizing. It's very unromantic. It is regrettable. It is regretful. It is annoyingly frustrating for our nation to be found today in the deepest part of the quagmire. People who claim to have PhD degrees damaging the fabrics of our nation, while other people are standing by as if it is no man's business. People are sitting down. They are standing by as bystanders with arms folded as if nothing is happening. You are taking our whole country today as if he inherited our country's stallion from his hopeless parents. Anything he wants to do, he does it at will. Anything, any step you want to take at his own behest, nobody cautions him. My compatriots, I have an audio to start tomorrow, and it's a wide topic. If it's called for us to divide that country, let's divide the country. That audio there, I'll give you instances where I'll give you a lot of instances where Bill has already divided the country. Yes. He has divided the country in spirit. All of us seeing it. He has divided the country already. I'll give you instances where Bill has divided the country already. And it's left with us now to endorse it. Whether we have to go to ICJ, International Court of Justice or not, Bill has done everything possible that will lead to the division of that country. The same thing happened between North Sudan today and South Sudan. And today, Sudan, that was once the largest country in Africa, is no more the largest country in Africa. It is Algeria now, because Sudan has been divided from, from Sudan there, we have not Sudan. Sudan is up there where you find the whites, these are Arab guys. And down there are the blacks where you find the Christians. And John Garang did well. John Garang. He called for the division of that country, but not too long. It passed on. These are similar things that happen in the same place where we have North Germany and West Germany until they come out together. later on. But it's better for us to push. If Bio says he has to continue, if only the tripartite fails, what we need to do, nobody is willing to sit down under BA for 1 week. People are dying. He is killing them again. Hunger is killing them, and he is killing them again. After employing every soldier there today is a Mende man. That's why they can't overthrow Bio at all. They can't overthrow Bio. Bio can go out for 1 month. Nobody can overthrow him. Anything the man says and does, it is at their own comfortability. The Mende man in Southeast, they are comfortable with that. They are contented with that. They are gratified with that. They are undisturbed. They are unbothered. The best way is to call for the division of that country. Let the people go one side there. Let them go let them go there and make Bio a king. They then crown him there as a king. They will put a wall between us. Wall. We'll call the Chinese to put a wall. Walls like the Great Walls of China. Put all over. We'll get a new map, a new name of country. We don't want to hear Barcelona again. That's the only way out. The only way out. All the many men then go one side. They then go. That's the only way. The man introduced tribalism into the peak of tribalism. And nobody is talking at all. And today we have nothing like opposition in that country, my compatriots. Anything the man says and does, the man can, he wants, he gets. People there believe in working. People for not where they believe in working to sweat for their own cash. Honest labor, because they believe that there is dignity in labor. Not any kind of people that just come around, be in power and start looting the country resources, looting and pillaging here and there. Every ministry today and department there is down to the drain. The country today is in total abysmal darkness. Nobody is talking at all. Because there is no more opposition in that country. There, the Mikalo, the Cherikoko, the Pope, the CDR twins, and others, all of them have sold out. But compatriots, you'd have to be a degree older to know about these things. And then Bakoma again, zip up there. Zip up his ass older and could not utter a word to the people's defense in that country. Salone today is a sham. SHAM. Nobody's talking. People join this agency of brutes, rascals, and felons. This association of poisonous opportunists and mafias. This is a company of heartless Judases and Brutuses. My compatriots, Brutus, the prayer for Brutus is you add ES. In English language, any name that ends in S, to make it plural, you add ES. Princess, princesses. Charles, Charleses. Brutus, Brutuses. Thomas, Thomases. Sad for our nation, my compatriots. This is regrettable. This is distressful. Anytime Bio comes out to spew his lies, his pyramid of lies, he can say it, and nobody can question him. Brotherly the man burglarized the people's verdict. Brotherly the man hijacked the people's glory. Brotherly the man stole the people's happiness. And everybody today is standing there with arms folded, not able to raise a single eyebrow. This gang of stingy ragamuffins today in our midst, this syndicate of sycophantic fraudsters and fakers today in our midst, my compatriots. It is more or less a conspiracy of compound culprits. Sierra Leone. You want to weep, you weep. Anytime you come to to speak nonsense, people are there to clap. Wow. The man has become a nuisance in our community today. Bill has become a dreadful annoyance in our community today. It's the APC executive they have become that executive there has become a total discomfort to our people today. They have become a shameless inconvenience in the midst of our people today. This APC executive there, they become a menace in society, a threat in society, an epidemic disease in society today. This APC executive there, they become pests. They become a plague. They become a thorn in our flesh. Bad for our country, my compatriots. Sad. This is terrible and horrible for our nation. Just against one man. A man who is famous today in Sierra Leone for his integrity and industry. A man who is famous for his fidelity and faithfulness. All of a sudden, a partnership of non-conformists are going against this very good soul of Adam. Wow, my compatriots, this is bad. Area to talk about, area to bring forth and condemn bill. You leave it only to come around and spew garbage about census, no census. Today, the man has created two new things there in that country there. Sorry, in his own district there. And nobody has raised an eyebrow. All of us are standing with arms folded, standing aloof, as if it is no man's business. No more opposition in our country. The man has taken Salone to be his own inheritance from his hopeless and useless parents. This colony of compound low lives, this flock of corporates damaging our country's fabrics today. This is miserably depressing for our nation, my compatriots. It's easy to talk about it. They can't talk about it at all. Instead, talk about simple, hopeless things there. I can't get over it. From tomorrow, as I said, I'll start an audio wherein I will audio. I may not finish it tomorrow. I may not finish it even the next day because it is long, outlining areas where BO has divided the country already. So it left us now to endorse it for him. Let the people go. Let them go. Samura, this is going for you. Let the people go. My computer, tomorrow I'll start that audio to give you instances where Bio, I'll give you more than 50 instances where Bio has already divided the country. And that he left us from Northwest there to endorse it for him. For his people on that side in Southeast, they're not bothered at all. They're always happy-go-lucky. Bio destroy the country, they have no problem. Bio, anything Bio does, there is it is at their own behest. It is at their own wish. Too bad, my computer. That's the end of this. Abdul Kabo hopeless thing about coming hypocritically to condemn a census. Where the census, they are not. Whether we have a census or not, the man has done what he wished to do, and he's comfortable with that. Supporters are contented with that. They are gratified with that. My computer. The next item there is to Islam. For me, I have no access to BBC, nothing at all. To say, let me call them and get a chat with them and tell them that I want to undertake an interview with them. Slam, this is going to Mr. Fuller and others. People live in England there, Cashbox and others. Go to BBC. There's a pre-interview conversation. Get it with them first. Say, I want to come and try to clear the air about the presence of this just Lydekas in my country, and my country today has been branded as so and so and so and so and so. So that I want to undertake an interview here. I want to take an interview here with, after all that discussion, they will start in BBC, in Bush House in London there. People can do that. That just Lydekas is there in Sierra Leone there. He lives in Bio's house. District there with his daughter. They are there. Yes. All of them, they are there. And he has married Bio's daughter. And now the lady is pregnant. The man is there and being guarded by our own military. Here and there, the man can move with the convoy. Here and there, motorcade here and there. Siren all for the man. So what you need to do now is that to tell them that the man is there and they can go for him at any time. The man is there. And that you people should pass this information. This is the most important area I want people to touch. And that all countries in the world where Sierra Leone has an embassy, that particular president in that country or chief minister now or president too, and all the heads of those countries, the president there should send police to the Sierra Leone embassy in that country to go there and shut. Let not forget about diplomatic immunities. No, this is all about trying to wash our country's image outside there. Let them send police or detectives to the Sierra Leone embassy of all countries in the world where we find Sierra Leone embassy. Let them send now. Just after hearing that information, let them send their police there to those embassies of Sierra Leone across the world. You will see in the next 1-2 days, you will see something. You will see something. You will see information coming from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries that they caught cocaine in so embassy of Sierra Leone in so country. You will hear it. For me, I do have that opportunity. Even if I would have been in Gabon here to call them, if I have any number, let somebody help me with the BBC number. I will call them and talk with them, and they may grant me an interview. Simple as that, because they already put the sum of 200,000 for the person that will help lead to the arrest of yours Lydekas. Maybe that 200,000 will be for you. So anybody again that has the chance of sending for me the BBC number, I can call them directly and talk with them. Let the person help me, and also to Cashbox, Mr. Fuller, and others there. even Hotmail. People can go there. People pull up educated people, go there, take an interview, and say this. Let all presidents of the country, of any country where there's a Salone embassy, to send police to that Salone embassy and shot for cocaine, for drugs, for all type of narcotics. They will find it there. My compatriots, this is bad for our nation. Today, Sierra Leone has become a daily subject of the world's gossip. Yes, my compatriots. Yes, Sierra Leone today has become the topic of absurdity across the world. Today, we have become that subject of mockery across the world, of ridicule across the world. People ridicule our country here and there today. We have become an object of ridicule all over the world, my compatriots. And this is unpalatable for our nation. And this is undelectable for our nation. Peace is essential. Peace is above power and money and any other thing that is related to the world. All the luxuries, advantages, and ostentatious that can be acquired in the world cannot be equaled to the joy, glory, and grace of peace.